Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I just got home from work. Haven't even changed yet. I need to get this done because I need to get this posted. I have been slacking so hard with posting videos, and the really stupid part is I haven't not filmed. I've actually been filming regularly, but I never post them. It makes no sense. Don't even ask. So today's gonna be my empties for the past, I don't know, maybe week and a half, 2 weeks-ish. I go through a lot of wax for really not being home that often. I do still work full-time pretty much every day, and obviously you can tell what I do for work. Yeah, it's just nuts. I still somehow get through a ton of wax. In fact, I still need to bring home my office melt empties because it's starting to build up again. It's just crazy. So we're gonna dive right in and I'm gonna show you what I have been burning and melting. If you see the kitten darting around everywhere, we have a foster kitten that I rescued at this job actually. He was thrown out of a window of a moving vehicle into a main street. He is the only survivor of the litter. So I took him home because he was way too young to be adopted, and yeah, he's been with me for like 3 weeks and he's a spaz. So anyway, if you see him, I apologize. He's playing with a Nerf dart right now from a Nerf gun. He thinks it's the best toy on the planet. Okay, so let's get started with candles. Right now, you can't really see it right there burning. In the background is a Bath & Body Works Vanilla Birch candle. I just lit it a few minutes ago, so I have nothing. I have no review on it yet. Haven't even smelled it yet. It's still melting, so no idea, but we'll see how that goes. So a candle that I have been working on a little bit is by Bath & Body Works. This is London Tea and Lemon. And the notes are on this guy: perfect afternoon tea, sparkling sugar and lemon zest. This smells exactly like that instant Lipton tea mix. The powder, the granules that Grandma used to have, that's exactly what this smells like. It smells like just tea and fresh lemon. It's beautiful. I wish it was stronger. It gets lost. You can tell in this room, I always talk about it in my videos that I have a very, very large open concept house with very tall ceilings. These ceilings are about 12 feet tall. So it really does get lost in here sometimes if they're not powerhouses. I feel like if this was in a smaller room, you'd probably get a little bit more of it. So I might do that. And then I do have 2 other ones I'm probably gonna chunk up and use in the warmers instead. I do like it, but the performance isn't the greatest in this space. And most of you probably don't have to deal with this space, but I do. A candle I actually got through entirely is from Sonoma, which is the Kohl's brand, and this is Citrus Coast, Mandarin, Saltwater, Hibiscus. So this was one of those 3, I think this was a 3-layer candle, like with 3 different colors. Don't quote me, I don't remember. And this was one of the 3 wicks. It burned beautifully. I had no issue with puny wicks. Went right down to the wick clips. This reminds me of a fresher version of Beach Nights. Like take Beach Nights and then take out the bakery, and that's what this smells like. It's like a salty sea air, really nice, fresh, clean scent. Quite strong, in fact. I could smell this all throughout my downstairs when I had it in the bathroom. Wouldn't repurchase it. Wasn't my favorite scent, but it was really, really good for like a beachy fragrance. Let's see, I'm so frazzled right now. I do actually have a couple of beauty empties, nothing crazy. Like, I shouldn't call it beauty. Bath and Body empties, yeah, we'll call it that. I do have a couple of those, 3 of them in fact, and we'll just go through those super quick. I thought you guys might be interested. I don't know. The first thing I have here, I got this from Walmart on clearance, and it's actually really nice. So if you see these, I'd pick them up. This is by the brand Savvy Naturals Everyday Minty Oat Handmade Soap. So they're these handmade soaps with like oats like pressed into them. Smells like mint, sweet mint. I really like this a lot. I do have a couple backups of it, and I would repurchase them. However, I don't think they sell them anymore, hence the clearance. This was a sample from Perfectly Posh, which is a direct sales company, it's called End Mend, which is a sulfate-free split-end fusing shampoo and conditioner. So they're little packets. These are okay. I don't have much more. They smell okay. They work okay. I don't know if they actually do anything. I don't know. They're just shampoo and conditioner. I don't know. What you got? You gonna show everybody your dart? He loves these darts. Look at dum-dum. Loves those darts. This kind of makes me sad, actually. By the Body Shop. This is the, what is it called? Vanilla butter something or other? Vanilla pumpkin softening body butter. This just turned on me out of nowhere. It was fine one day, and then by the next day, you can see it's got like this drippy, like oily mess in the center. And then around the edges, you can kind of see it better over here. It got like really dark. It smells okay, but I just don't trust it anymore. When stuff starts to change consistency, I'm like, I'm done. I have so many body butters, lotions, just I'm done. So I actually didn't like the consistency of this. I hope to God they're not all that way. This was very oily to me. When I used it, when I was done using it, I was like greasy. Everything would stick to me. I'd like go in bed and then all the dog hair, because I have 4 huge dogs, would stick to me. I'm good. Wouldn't repurchase it at all. Okay, let's get into the wax. I know I'm trying to like rush. Drinking wine, kitten on the lap, rushing the wax melts. I'm a hot mess. I told you I was a hot mess today. What are you doing? I hope you heard that. He just somersaulted off of my lap into a box and then onto the floor. He's on another level today. Okay, so let's do the bedroom stuff that I melted and emptied from my room. Ow, stop attacking me, you little turd. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, he's gone. Let's go through the stuff that I did not empty first, and then we'll go into what I actually emptied. So the first thing that I've been using in my bedroom is this one by Rose Girls. It doesn't have a label, but it's Innocence. I actually don't know the scent notes on this. It's just a really nice, like, cotton candy, fruity something scent. I don't know, honestly. I like it. Pretty strong. Love Rose Girls. Rose Girls always performs really well for me. We have Rose Girls Pink Sugar Bombshell and Strawberry Euphoria. This actually is not my favorite. I don't like this strawberry. I'm very picky. Actually, this one's not bad. This isn't the worst of the strawberries. There's one strawberry oil that I just don't like. There's another, I believe another Rose Girls. I think it's the Euphoria that I don't like. I don't know. That one's good too. It's strong. Not my favorite. Bento Wax Co. Fire Roasted Doughnuts, which is sweet cinnamon donuts and fireside. I've said it before with these. I've gone through a full bag of this before, and I think I have one more or two more. One more. On cold, you can smell the fireside. You can smell that smoky scent, but when I warm this, I get nothing. Absolutely nothing. I could sit on top of this and I couldn't smell anything, so I can't repurchase it anyway, but I wouldn't if I had the option to. Love Bento, but I don't like that scent. It just doesn't do anything for me. From Silky, this is Birch and Black Pepper, and this is an oldie. This is from 2017. This one's just a really masculine, like woody, woody scent. I really liked it. Smelled great. I like it. Oh, this one. Oh my God. So this is Rose Girls Peppermint Coconut Mallow. This is a powerhouse. I had this going all night while I slept and then into the next day, and I could still smell it at the end of the next day, and finally I was like, I need to change this out. I love this so much, and I would absolutely repurchase it. This is phenomenal. Very, very good. Strong peppermint. Creamy peppermint, which I like. In my bathroom downstairs, I melted Pearls of the Ocean from the Bathing Gardens. This is another oldie. I'm trying to go through my old wax a little bit better. I tend to hoard wax because I love the scent of it, but then it just doesn't perform, so duh, use your stuff. This is really pretty. I don't actually know what's in it. It's definitely a oceanic, soft, perfumey type of scent, but oddly enough, I really, really do like it, and that actually performs really well. I have a hard time with stuff performing in my bathroom. I don't know whether it's the size of the bathroom, because it's a very large master bathroom. Bear! My Mastiff is clawing at the door to come back in. I don't know if it's the size of my bathroom or if it's simply just the warmer that is in there. I can't find the perfect warmer for that room yet. I'm just kind of on the struggle bus for it. So hopefully I'm gonna narrow down the wattage and the type of warmer for that room. I haven't perfected it yet. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Get out of here, Bristle Biscuit. Get out of here, kitten. Bear! Stop it. Sorry, he's gonna claw my door apart. Also in my bathroom, I melted the Mainstays Velvet Sunset. I use half of a clam. These are the short little clams, like the mini clam shells, and I use about half in the warmer downstairs. This actually performed really, really well, and this performs really well anyway. It's a beautiful, deep, fruity, soft, like salty scent, I think. I don't know how to describe it, but it's very, very fruity, and it's a deeper fruit. Very, very nice. I did not like this when I melted it in my bedroom, but I really like it in the bathroom, so I have a ton of that left over. Also in the bathroom downstairs, Southbound Olive Leaf. This is from 2018. This is a lemon, bergamot, olive branches, and soft musk with a hint of vanilla. Lush olive branch type. This is not my thing. I don't like it. I'll finish it. It's not very strong. This is very, very light. It's just not my favorite. It's very like clean, fresh scent. I don't know. Again, just not my favorite. I melted this in my bedroom. This is Dream Until Morning by Savannah Blue. I don't know the scent notes, but I do know it has lemon in it. I can definitely smell lemon in there. There's definitely a lemon in there. Again, not my favorite. Maybe I didn't use enough. I used half of a little clam, these little flat brittles, whatever you want to call it. So I used about this size in my warmer, and I really couldn't get it. So I don't know. I wouldn't repurchase this scent anyway. It's not my favorite. Okay, things I used up in my bedroom that I went through completely. We have Warm Leathered Amber by Better Homes and Gardens. This was okay, a little bit on the lighter side. It had a really nice, sweet cologne, a hint of leather. Really, really beautiful scent. Again, not very strong. If it was stronger, I would probably repurchase that. Then we have from Sensational's Northern Lights, which to me, I smelled pink sugar. I get a pink sugar out of this, like a perfumey pink sugar. Again, if it was stronger, I would really, really like this one a lot. I like the scent on cold. Doesn't perform in my house. And I've heard mixed things about that scent from other people too. Wish it was stronger. I went through a few of these little mini Woodwick clams here. We have Cedar, which I mixed with, I think the black pepper and birch from Silky is what I mixed together with these. This one's great. It's a nice, authentic, woody type of scent. Again, it's light. I don't know what's going on lately, but it's on the lighter side. So don't know if I would repurchase that particular one. Then we have Honeysuckle, which I use, by the way, I use half of these clams in the warmers. They're not very big. They're not even this thick. They're actually about half as thick as this way. So I break them in half. And I use this in the bathroom 2 different occasions. This was a pretty scent. Very authentic honeysuckle. I'm not usually into florals, but I don't mind them in the bathroom. That one was okay. Wasn't a great performer, so I wouldn't repurchase it. And then we have a Magnolia. This one performed better than the, I almost said Honeywick, what? This one performed better than the Honeysuckle. Still not the strongest in the world, so probably wouldn't repurchase it, but it was pretty. Okay, then we have, oh, I loved this one. From Teddy B's, Santa Claus is Coming to Town. This was just a little scent shot. I used the whole thing in my bedroom warmer next to my bed. It was like a pine, peppermint, maybe sugar cookie, a sweet, sweet pine. Really actually enjoyed that. Wasn't super strong, but it was, I could still get it, which is, you know, better than some. Then we had from Vintage Chic Scents, Bride of Frankenstein. This is an oldie from 2016. I used this in my bedroom. I actually don't remember what this smelled like. I can get it. It's, I want to say it's like a bakery. I don't know. I can't not think of what it smells like. Again, I couldn't really smell it. That one's kind of old, I understand. But usually Vintage Chic, older scents work better for me than the newer stuff. Then we have Savannah Blue Pink Pixie Taffy. I cut this in half and used it twice in my bedroom. This is just a really nice pink sugar scent. The first time I melted this, I got it stronger than the second time I melted it, which is weird. That one's older too. Trying to go through my older wax, you guys, there's a reason for it. Use it or you lose it. Just stop hoarding, because I know I do. All right, let's get into some bags that I used up in the bedroom and the bathroom. So here we have Winter Palace from the Bathing Gardens. This is like, I think like, oh, lavender mint and wild berries. It would help if I could read. This was really nice. I would actually repurchase that one. Then from L3, we have Pear, Green Clover, and Aloe. This is a very fresh, clean, grassy type of scent that I used up in the bathroom. I actually really liked this. It wasn't super strong, but you could get it, which is better than most in my bathroom. Bathing Garden Salted Rose. This was a powerhouse. This one I could smell for 2 straight days. I didn't even change out my warmers the next day because it smelled for a full 48 hours. And it's like a rose with salt. It's oddly enough, and I hate rose, you guys, you know that, I hate rose. I can stand it in very specific situations. Sorry, my legs are falling asleep. It's, my gear is really heavy, so when I'm kneeling or sitting on my feet, it just, no circulation. Yeah, I hate rose, so that one actually surprised me. I'm not gonna repurchase it, but if I got it again, I wouldn't destash it, I would actually use it. That one's really good. Okay, this one's going in my bedroom right now in the warmers. This is Glitterati Chardonnay. I haven't honestly smelled it yet. I just put it in right when I got home from work, so I'm gonna have to obviously update you. I can tell you on cold, it smells like a really sweet, grapey wine scent. It smells like wine. It smells like this, in fact. It smells like this. This is wine, and that smells like this. Can you not make a mess, please, cat? Please, just please, for the love of God, just get out of my way. Sorry, the kitten's playing with all my empties, tossing them around everywhere. Pain in the butt. Okay, oh, duh, how'd that feel? Moron, go over there. Okay, the next thing I have here is from Glitterati. This is Lavender Mac Apple Strawberry. I don't know what PS stands for. Cotton candy? Pumpkin spice. I doubt it's pumpkin spice, but I don't know. This is from June 2016. Very, very light, clearly. I understand it's old. I do. I got this in a D-stash. On cold, it's really nice. I get a lot of the Mac Apple and lavender. Didn't mind it. Glitterati, honestly, even if it was new, it doesn't perform for me the way that it does for other people. I've never had good luck with Glitterati, even the new stuff, so we'll see. This is another Glitterati, Blackberry Biological Blue Cotton Candy from 2017. This one smelled really good. This one smelled like a really sweet, like shampoo perfume. It was actually really nice. I did smell it a little bit for a very short time, and then it disappears. Wouldn't repurchase it, obviously. Then we have from Hayden Rowe, Vanilla Clouds. I melted this little ducky in the bathroom. This performed amazing. I would very much recommend this if you like sweet laundry scents. This was fantastic. And again, Hayden Rowe was one of those that sometimes performs for me, sometimes it doesn't. So that was really, really good. Sweet Sage Scents, Winter Candy Apple Bath & Body Works Type. This is going downstairs right now with that Chardonnay from Glitterati. I have them mixing. This one has some really weird notes. I don't know if it actually is these notes. Apple, orange, zest, pineapple, cinnamon, musk, patchouli, sandalwood, bamboo. I don't know. It just smells like a perfumey. There's apple in there somewhere, but I get a perfume, like a weird perfume scent. Don't know. Haven't smelled it yet. It's still not melting. I have a cat hair on my nose, I think. Get out of here. In my bedroom as well, I melted from Xapi Spiced Chai, which is chai tea, orange peel, and pomegranate berries. Very light. I don't know. I couldn't even tell you. It just smelled fruity. I couldn't pick out any specific notes. From Elemental Candle Co., Currants and Birch. This was just a really nice masculine... Bear, stop! Dogs. I'm telling you, I have so many animals in this house. This was a really nice masculine kind of woody, fresh scent. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I didn't hate it. It wasn't my favorite, but I didn't hate it. This is from my friend Kim's wax melt company called Rustic Lane. I've talked about it a million times. I really like her wax. Her wax is very strong for what it is. You don't need much at all. This actually wasn't bad. Peach and berries. It smells like a fruity blend. That one's not my favorite of hers. I do have some very, very good favorites like Harvest Kitchen. Oh my God. I bought 2 full bags of that last fall because it was so amazing. But that one's just, I don't like peach. Peach is not my thing. So you'll never hear me go, oh my God, I love peach, because I don't. So nothing against Kim's wax, but that just wasn't it for me. Okay, so then we have Duchess. Duchess was from Hayden Rowe. I melted it in the bathroom. I get bakery in this, but I can't fingerprint, point my finger at. I don't know what I'm saying. I can't put my finger on what this smells like. It was okay. It was fairly strong, and wouldn't repurchase that one. Ow! Stop attacking me, kitty. Quit. You turd. Where's your little thing? He's attacking me. Stop being a demon. Here, play with this. I don't even know what it is. Play with that. Yeah, good stuff. Then I melted Peppermint Marshmallow from Hayden Rowe. I sadly don't even remember melting this. I'm assuming it was a great peppermint scent. I don't get a lot of it. This wasn't very strong, trust me, because it would have stood out if it was. I love peppermint, so it's my favorite ever. Favorite scent in the world is peppermint. Didn't really smell that for that much, so didn't stand out. Then we have Pink Peppermint from Southbound, which was pink sugar, fresh peppermint, and vanilla. I really liked this. This one actually did perform very well. I like that. I think this was the peppermint. Hold on. Yeah, this is the peppermint that I like. There's a peppermint that I do not like. It almost smells plastic. It's really, really gross. I don't know. Black Raspberry Vanilla from Rustic Lane. This was really good. Smelled like black raspberry vanilla. Savanna Blue Candy Cane Frosted Sugar Cookie. I think this was the one I didn't like. Hold on. No, this one was okay. It wasn't very strong, though. Very, very, very not strong. Savannah Blue is hit or miss for me. I'm kind of working on... I just ordered a ton of pre-order loaves from her. Like a ton. I think 4 or 5 loaves of pre-order from the Circus Animal Cookie mixes. We'll see how those go. I'm out of breath. There's still a lot to go through. My God, we're at 19 minutes. Move faster. So then we have Sassy Girl Aroma, Light My Fire. Bonfire Bliss, Blackberry Toasted Marshmallow. This was a freaking powerhouse. This chased me up the stairs. Like, it filled my entire downstairs and then came up the stairs up here and started arguing with the scents that were up here. I love this. I would purchase this in a loaf. This is glorious. Very strong on the fireside, which I love. Absolutely crazy. Super good. Love it. L3 Daydreaming. I use this in my bathroom. This was also a powerhouse. This was amazing. And I can't even tell you what's in it. Couldn't tell you. It was masculine. Oh my God, my feet are asleep. It was masculine, but I really, really liked this. That one I would also repurchase. Then we have some Sweet Sage Scents. Aiko's Candy Basket, which was cotton candy, rock candy, Skittles, and pink sugar. I couldn't really get much of this. This kind of was lost in my bedroom. Wouldn't repurchase that one. I love Sweet Sage Scents, but I wouldn't repurchase that one. And then from that Smell Good shop, we have Egyptian Amber. I use this up in my bedroom as well. This was really nice. It did well for how tiny the little sample was. This was a really, really good, like sandalwood, earthy, patchouli type of scent. Really actually enjoyed that one. Go over there and play with it. Go play with it up there. Okay, so now for the upstairs, I'll show you what I did not get through, and then I will go through what I did get through. I got through a lot. Let's start with this right here from Candles from the Keeping Room. This is in persimmon. And this really smells like persimmon. It smells like apricot persimmon. This is really nice. You have to use a little bit extra of it than, you know, other scents, like a bakery scent. You have to use a little more of these. However, when it does kick in, it smells really, really good. I might repurchase it. I don't know. I don't know yet. Then we have from Dessa's, we have Blackberry Jam Sugar Cookies. This was really, really strong, really good. Fantastic blend of blackberry and sugar cookie. I would repurchase that. I really liked that one a lot. Strawberry Lemon Wackadoodle from Rose Girls. This one was also very, very strong. Really liked it. The lemon is definitely there. The strawberry is definitely there, and it's got a bakery undertone. I really, really liked that one. Southbound Berry Good Cookie, or Southbound Super Tarts Berry Good Cookie. I love this one. House Berry Scent and Sweet Sugar Cookie. I would absolutely repurchase this. I would purchase this in a BAM bag. This is glorious. Very nice wild berry scent. There's some wild berry scents that I love, and then other ones that I hate. Like, cannot do it. Rose Girls, unfortunately, their wild berry doesn't agree with my nose. Super Tarts, however, does. Really like it. I actually think that's all that I didn't get through. Everything else are empties. We're gonna go quicker because I'm taking forever. This is Rustic Lane Wax from my friend Kim. Blueberry Cheesecake. She wrote on there, "These may suck." She always sends me samples of stuff she's trying out to see what I think of them. Kim, this does not suck. This is beautiful. This is a great blueberry scent. Great blueberry scent. I might actually order some of that. That's great. And then we have Churros. My daughter used this up in her room. She loves the cinnamon sugar. I don't like cinnamon that much. Crisp fried dough and cinnamon sugar from the Posh Olive. This actually smells really good. This is one that I could get down with. This smells like when you were a kid and grandma used to put like butter on toast and then cinnamon and sugar sprinkle on top. That's what this smells like. Very, very good. Liked that a lot. He's chasing everything I put in that little empty box. Then we have Wonderberry Wax Co. in the scent Ross, which is Kiwi Key Lime Pie. I use this up in my living room. This is a great key lime pie scent, very authentic. It wasn't the strongest, however, it's Wonderberry and they're no longer in business and it's a little bit older, so I understand that. So can't complain. Then we have from the Posh Olive Maximum Overload, which is Strawberry Salted Pretzel. This was crazy strong. I loved this. I would purchase this in a heartbeat. This was sweet, salty. He's pushing the box behind me, you dum-dum. There's definitely a difference between a pretzel and like any other bakery scent. This is amazing. I would absolutely, absolutely repurchase that. From Blank Label, we have Bob Newbie Superhero, which is robust, sweet, and salty coffee with sugar cookie dough. I was really sad that I couldn't really get this. It smells great in here. It actually smells like Predator from Super Tarts, but I just couldn't get it. I couldn't get it to throw for me. My son used up banana pudding in his room from Sassy Girl Aroma. He said he liked it. Definitely has a banana, like a fake nerd, those little candy bananas. That's what it smelled like. Avo Bath and Honey Mango Sorbet from that Smell Good shop. This was a powerhouse. I used this in the upstairs bathroom. Definitely strong on honey. You have to like honey. I don't get a lot of the Avo Bath, but I do get a little bit of mango, a little bit of fruit, but this is mostly honey. But it was great. I really liked it, actually. This one actually did really well too. It didn't have high hopes because the clam is starting to get really soft. And I didn't know how old it was because it was in a D-stash. This is Friday the 13th. Apricot, buttercream, ice cream scoop bread, and red berry currant from Super Tarts. I really liked this. This was great. This performed really well. I get a lot of the apricot and the ice cream scoop bread. I don't get a whole lot of red berry currant, but this was really nice and I would actually probably repurchase that. Sassy Girl Aroma, the Hideout. This is like a really nice coffee blend here. However, I couldn't smell it. Just couldn't smell it. I don't know why. Usually that's, Sassy Girl's my number one, 100% for a vendor. Couldn't smell that one. My son used up Southbound cider donut in his room. I didn't actually like that one. I don't know if he did either. I don't remember that one that well. Strawberry Shortcake from Bz Tarts. I have a lot to, I just threw it. I have a lot to say about this because for one, this was a beast. An absolute beast. But it smells like cherry. It doesn't smell like strawberry. This smells like cherry. Straight up, it's cherry. I don't like cherry. However, this was crazy, crazy strong if you like cherry-ish scents. A candle I went through and I'm super proud of. This is from Pear 1. This is the Honey Cream Latte. If you can find this and you like coffee scents, get it. This is like a 15 out of 10. It's ridiculous. It did leave some residue on the sides. You can see it's not the cleanest burn. As far as the burn itself though, I didn't really have any issues. It got a little bit puny when I got to about here, but it didn't like get puny where you couldn't smell it. However, it did get smoky smelling by about, I don't know, maybe like right about here. It started to smell a little bit burnt. However, the coffee scent in this is outrageous, outrageously strong. So I have 2 more backups of that. I went through some of these little Scentsy samples. I just popped them out of their little containers. These are all Toffee Butter Crunch. I really like this. I do have a couple clams of it. I don't believe it's available right now. Who knows? They might bring it back. I don't know. It was okay. It smelled like toffee. Autumn Day, I used up in the bathroom upstairs. This is a very florally apple, like an apple blossom, really pretty, like feminine apple scent. It was pretty strong. It did really well upstairs for being older. And that, I don't know if I said that was from Waxidents. Waxmosphere. Waxmosphere. Too many names with wax in it. From Wilma's, I know I have another one of these hanging out somewhere. I have to find it. There it is. This used to be that smell, or this is that Smell Good shop now. It used to be Wilma's. God, I can't today. So 2 little scent shots and cream soda, and then I used up a bag of cream soda. Really couldn't smell anything. Cream soda to me is a lighter scent anyway, so I wasn't expecting much, but it is what it is. I went through Cookie Monster from Vintage Chic scents, sugar cookie dough, buttercream frosting, and sugar milk. I could definitely get bakery, vanilla, buttercream, sugar milk scents. It was a like light, medium, maybe light, more toward light throw. Wouldn't repurchase it. I do have a lot of it though from D-stashes. I use it as a blender more than anything. From Southbound, Count Chocula, chocolate cereal and fluffy marshmallow bits. My son used this up. I hate chocolate. This actually wasn't bad for a chocolate. It was like a sweeter marshmallowy chocolate. He liked it. I really didn't. In the bathroom, I used up Fresh Pine from Rustic Lane Wax. This was really good. This is a very sweet fresh pine, very authentic fresh pine. It's not a stringent or cleaner pine at all. Blueberry Pumpkin Zucchini from Waxidents. This was amazing. I liked this a lot, and I would repurchase this. This was delicious. This was a great mix of pumpkin and zucchini and blueberry. Really enjoyed that. Then, I don't actually know what this is called because the label's ripped when I got it in a D-stash. Something Clouds from Rose Girls. It's just a very fruity, it smells like grape. It almost smells like that grape huckleberry wax that I used up last. Oh, you wouldn't know because I never posted that video because I suck. It smells grapey. That's what it smelled like. Blank Label Wax Melts. I'm going to butcher this name. Alebrihis, sweet buttercream, sprinkle cake, and rainbow sherbet. Looks like that. This smelled like funfetti sweet birthday cake. It was okay. Not my favorite. Then we have Fresh Pulled Taffy from Better Homes and Gardens. This one was okay. It's a very lemony, so I feel like that's easily dupable. And now that it's not available, I don't have an issue with duping it because I feel like a lot of vendors have that scent. Wonderberry Fright Night. This one I melted, I think up here, and honestly I don't remember much about it, so I can't really speak on it. Wonderberry Mermaid Pie, crushed pineapple, mandarin orange, key lime pie, marshmallow cream. I used this up with the scent shot of Ross from Wonderberry, which was the kiwi key lime. This was okay. It was stored in one of these flip bags, and again, got it at D-Stash, so it was pretty. It wasn't like blow me out of the house kind of crazy strong, but I didn't mind it. Wouldn't go out of my way to repurchase it if it was around anymore though. From Vintage Chic, we have Bomb Pop Martini Roses Backwoods Barbie Overpour from 2016. I love both of these scents. You guys should know by now, I love Bomb Pop Martini. I have a ton of it, and I love Backwoods Barbie. Any of these fizzy fruity scents I really enjoyed, and even though that was older, it still performs very well. From Scentsy, we have Root Beer Barrel. My son loves this scent. It's probably one of his favorites to melt in his room. It definitely is authentic root beer. Definitely authentic root beer. I actually took that out of my Scentsy club because, I don't know, I just don't, it's whatever. I got a couple backups, but after they're done, they're done. Just not my favorite. Yankee Candle Poached Pear Flambe. These were the Yankee Candle wax melts. I couldn't smell these if you tried to stick them up my nose. They just had like nothing for performance. Would not repurchase that scent at all. Let's see, we have from That Smell Good shop, Mallow Puffs. It was just a blender. I just used it to mix something. Didn't really smell like anything. From Silky, Secret Wonderland Strawberry Whipped Cream. This was one of the ones that I did not like, the strawberry. This was like that funky strawberry that I just don't like at all, so would not repurchase that. God, I keep like stumbling over my words. Sniff My Tarts, a vanilla marshmallow smoothie, Danish butter cookie, gourmet sugar cookie. This was a really nice blender. It had a great bakery, almost like a zucchini to it. Really like Sniff My Tarts. It performs really well in my house. Cucumber White Tea from Super Tarts. We used this as a blender in the kitchen. This was a very, very, very strong, which is crazy because those two scents usually aren't for me. This was great. This was really clean. I don't like cucumber. I wouldn't repurchase this, but it was really good if you do. Really good. From Golden Willow Waxes, we have Ginny Weasley Drinks Martinis, which is spicy ginger apple teeny. This was an old one. It performed fairly well. It was just like a really nice apple fizzy scent. Last but not least, I think we're done. Like, wow, that's a lot. From Simo, Papaya Paradise. This one was just a like fruity papaya scent. Simo does not perform for me in my house so far that I've noticed, so not really a repurchase, but willing to try some more Simo that I have from D-Stashes. Okay, I need to go. My feet are killing me because they're all asleep. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed talking to me face to face in my 30-minute long empties video. I promise I'm gonna condense them a little bit better because I go through a lot of wax. It's not bad, not a bad deal. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye guys.